It's funny that I don't like 2D Sonic because Colors is my favorite Sonic game.
Right. Less said about that, the better.
Alright, so back through the pirate stronghold again. Except this time we've got the light beam, so we can actually go out this door over here.
Pay them no heed.
Nah, they're fine. To just breathe a sigh of relief.
Do you think they pump their soundtrack, like, throughout the base?
Ah, and now we can use the turrets. They're a bit finicky because the controls are, like, halfway reversed.
Right.
They're reversed for up and down, but not for left and right. That's just weird. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot you guys spawned here.
Well, the turret did have a health bar for a reason.
The shot's coming in. Hello? Splash damage? I think that's all that I have to destroy? Yeah, okay. And I'm doing this for a very specific reason, as if I would just do something for no reason at all in one of these playthroughs. But I want to get over here, and I think... Yep, lore scan.
Recording to logbook.
2 hunters. 1 family. Another hunter wearing the traditional colours of Samus Aran. Made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are 2 of them now. We are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Aether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one planned as Samus near a phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter and exchange phazon for the head of our common enemy.
2. And if we go over here, we get a very important item, which is an ammo expansion.
Very nice. Okay, so that's for both beams. I was going to say, is it specific?
No, but it can be split in the randomizer. And there's another one of the keybearer scans right here.
Jace to E. My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished.
These lores will be important later, as I mentioned, but we kind of don't know that much about them right now.
Yeah.
They're obviously tracked as important in Samus's system, which means she thinks they're important, assuming that she's the one decoding these things.
Well, you know, it's life. And the more info she has on a planet, the more prepared she is to adapt to stuff.
Oh, that's right, there is a save station coming up. I was thinking about where I would heal up. So unfortunately, we can't get through that one room that separates the 2 halves of Dark Aether. So I've got to come back around to this portal in order to get where we want to go.
Right. We were very proud of this.
Well, it's probably the most technical aspect of the graphics engine because it lags emulators whenever I play those. Health, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
The sound design is really nice.
It's really good. Did this win any awards for sound design? Or any awards at all?
Let's have a look. Did any of the Metroid Prime games win awards for sound design? Let's have a look. What awards did Metroid Prime win? Console first-person action game of the year. Well, yeah.
It didn't really have a whole lot of competition on GameCube.
For sure. Nothing in regards to sound design itself, but it's highly regarded for its atmosphere and music.
And so if you recognize this area from the light world, you can tell that we're going to the temple now, but we're still missing one of the keys. And I guess they just ran out of places to put them, because they just kinda stuck it over here. It's literally just this tiny little room
Oh my god.
that the speedrun and randomizer community refers to as the broom closet.
That's what it is.
And I think there's an unfinished bit of connection between this and one of the other rooms, because my friend Diceron that I mentioned before was playing a special randomizer called a room randomizer, where all the room connections are shuffled around, so they're not in, the vanilla order. And some of the door connections from the broom closet to one of the other rooms are meant to be connected, because that's what the game has it in the code, but they're not, so that actually screws up the room randomizer sometimes. But anyway, it's boss fight time, and by that I mean real boss fight time.
Yep, the first boss of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes TM.
And it's, out of the 3 main bosses, easily my least favorite.
Yeah, this guy's fine, I guess.
It is fine. Fine's a very good description.
The other ones just have sauce. What can I say?
Also, it's just a big worm. Like, what do you want me to do, man? It's just a big worm.
There's a big ball in the middle, man.
Alright, can we get the scan? Yes.
Giant tunneling guardians. Avoid target as it enters and leaves the earth. Look for disturbances in the ground. Target cannot survive for long if its outer shell is cracked.
So that means we need to weaken it first. Like that. Oh, you're jumping over here. So one charged light shot is enough to break its armor. And then it puts armor on its head, but once again, you just break that, and then you come over here, and boop, just a bomb, and it does that. So in that playthrough I mentioned where you don't pick up bombs, you actually wait until you get power bombs to come do this. Because power bombs will also damage it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Target. Sometimes the lock-on just doesn't go through.
Okay, Spar.
I don't know if that's a trilogy thing or what. I'm pressing the button, Tom. Wow, my voice broke like 3 times. I didn't even let him breathe.
I do kind of like his head on.
Well, without the armor, it kind of looks like a penis, so...
Why'd you have to say that?
That's what I'm here for, aside from playing the game, Tom. There is a neat thing you can do if you... if I remember how it goes, you break the armor on the 2 worms at the same time, and then if you're fast enough, you can bomb one and then bomb the second one before it rebuilds the head armor. And it actually doesn't spawn the 3rd worm in this phase if you do that. However, I'm bad at video games, so I didn't do it.
Just waited long enough to make you think I had forgot to reply to that. No, you're good at video games, mate.
I try. I'm good at easy video games, I'll put it that way.
Everyone is.
It reminds me of a thing I said once, I don't remember if it was on Twitter or whatnot, where I said specifically that I was good at playing KH2, and Helldragon responded like, oh, you're good at playing an easy game or something like that. Which is a Helldragon thing to say about Kingdom Hearts.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that was the boss fight. It was pitifully easy, actually.
I remember that being a little bit tricky on my first go, but that's about it.
Well, it could be the, trilogy debuff for the enemies as well, but even then.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's the symbol of the game. I love these sequences, though.
I think the final suit you get in this game is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's a bit divisive, I would say, among people in terms of its design, though. This has gone way faster than I expected, by the way. I was expecting a 3-hour session. So cool. I like the dark suit. It's goofy, but I really like it.
I don't mind it. It's not my favourite. Ah yes, the damaging effects of Dark Aether will now hurt you less. And the creature package is unlocked for purchase.
Yes, the dank suit.
Ah yes, the thing we came here for.
Yes, it's not just beating the boss. The boss is just sort of a byproduct of the mission that we have to complete.
Yeah, it's definitely going down a hell of a lot slower. Thank God everything is tuned to my cannon.
I was just thinking that, yeah. Maybe it's tuned to Dark Samus's canon.
Maybe.
I wouldn't know why, and it's not like she has the energy transfer module, so maybe I'm just coming up with random bullshit to fill time during this cutscene.
Maybe so smart. Also, she was originally a puddle, let's not forget.
She was originally a giant spider creature. So now that we've taken the energy, this part of Dark Aether becomes, quote, unstable. Not so much that it really matters in the gameplay, other than the sky turns a different color.
I imagine they could have made it an escape sequence, but having multiple of those in one Metroid game sounds overkill.
Well, they also can't collapse these areas because what if you missed items?
True. If this was a game pre-2000s, they wouldn't give a shit.
I mean, there's already plenty of missed scans, so... Oh no. Whatever will I do with these enemies here that have come to fight me? However will I escape?
They kind of just went about their business, though.
Yeah. So now that we have the energy, though, there's a lot more ing that are going to be popping up to try to stop us.
Of course.
Which is actually kind of nice. Like in here, there's a whole bunch of the warriors that are going to pop up now. But again, you don't lock the doors. I don't have to care.
That was very slick, Spar.
Thank you. I did it on purpose.
Sure you did.
This is one of the only times where the enemies that appear here can be threatening. However, if you energize this light field...
Lol.
Yeah, more powerful doesn't mean more intelligent.
Should have sent the science team.
I may be a doctor. So now that we have the energy and we go back to the light world, they actually put a barrier over the door that leads to the elevator. So you can't actually leave Aegon with the Aegon energy.
Oh, right.
You're meant to go back and return it before you try to leave to go to another area, which is kind of nice.
But I wanted the energy.
I want the energy for myself.
Oh, me-self.
I think my favorite part of the dark suit is the morph ball design. It's really cool.
It's pretty cool. It looks a tad goofy just as, like, shoulder pads.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Pizza!
You'll never be able to unhear it now. Especially if you go into a room where they're not, like, aggroed yet. That's the sound they make. And those pirates that were in the room that went into the portal when I was going through the morph ball tunnel, they do that as well. They say pizza over and over.
Nice.
Wow, you guys are really annoying.
No change there, then.
So now that I have the dark and light beams, I can go through the doors on each side, and I could pick up a missile expansion and an energy tank on each side if I wanted to do that. But I'm going to have to go through those doors later for the 100% item pickup, so I'm just going to save those paths for them.
You got it, bro.
Just in case no one does like I did in my first HFC video comment and say, hey, you passed by this item you could pick up. Because that's what I did in the KH2 playthrough way years ago. I told you when you missed the treasure chest.
Yeah, good to know. I'll definitely be able to go back and get that. Look, I understand backseating, okay? I'm guilty of it myself. I'm not going to give you too much shit if you make those kind of comments. Just be nice.
I didn't understand how it works for people doing Let's Plays back then. I think when I found your videos, I didn't know what Let's Plays were. I literally just looked up Kingdom Hearts videos, and I just ended up finding the KH2 playthrough.
Did you think I was trapped inside the computer or something, Spar?
No, I understood that. I just didn't understand that you couldn't go back and get it because, like, the stuff had already been recorded ahead of time or whatever. We bring the light back to the world, except there's still kind of clouds everywhere.
That's just kind of how it is.
Fun fact, if the game will load, this room that shows Umos with the main energy controller is actually a copy of this room that exists in all three of the main regions, because the game cannot load this room that is in the temple grounds, or the Great Temple, while Samus is in Aegon. So they just make a copy of it.
Well, this was before Solid State Drive, so...
Yeah. It's like how... I think Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii did the same thing with some of the visions that Shulk has, where it sort of creates a copy of the room rather than, you know, actually rendering the proper area in the other, like, region.
Well, there you go.
Yes, and now we'll head back to Umos to get directions on what to do next, and I think that's probably going to be it for our first session.
Very good, Spar, very good.
So that means backtracking, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of the name of the game when it comes to Metroid, but for right now, it's kind of just going through areas that we've already been through a whole bunch.
Do you think I could get away with copy-pasting the same commentary?
Maybe, I don't know.
Would anyone even notice? When we play games, we're highly specific with our commentary. I like to get into the game world as if we were there ourselves.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're here to talk about the games that we love, even if sometimes we don't love every aspect of them.
Right.
So, I mean, even then, we could usually find something to talk about to fill time. And it's not like it's taking that long, because we're like 2 rooms away from getting to the elevator.
A big influence on HSC was DVD commentary, so if you've noticed, it's kind of similar to, like, Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's very much, like, intentional.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my commentary style is very much influenced by everyone in HFC that I watched for the first few years before I actually ended up joining the group. So, I mean, yeah, that's about it.
I pick up, like, euphemisms and phrases from other people I watch. Like, that sarcastic good I say all the time now, that's from Vinny Vinesource.
Oh, yeah, I love it, though.
It's blue.
It's fast.
Oh.
I can't imagine what standing on this must feel like.
Oh, you're not wearing a big suit of armor.
I guess not, but as someone who's scared of heights, it's not like you can see over the edge, but just moving that fast on a platform would probably terrify me.
Yeah, with nothing to hold on to as well.
Considering I got freaked out when I was on a speedboat once, I can't imagine what being on that thing is like.
Lest we forget the Triceratops incident.
Yeah, that too. Shall we go pick up a couple items that we can get to now before we close things off?
Why the hell no?
We can also make it back to our ship now, so let's go do that too. Because we can open these.
Is there any reason to do this?
Well, it just opens the pathway. There's not really much reason to go back to the ship other than it saves and refills ammo.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure how the ship can refill the dark and light ammo. Maybe it scans it and learns how to produce it on its own.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, I guess so. We can also use the light beam to pull out that block so we can jump on later. Yes, I want to save. That's why I went here into the thing that saves.
Yes. Hopefully the ship is fixing itself while we're out and about.
Yeah, I think some partway through the game it actually does end up repairing itself, and I don't remember if the scan changes or not. I don't think it makes another entry. It might even remove the research scan altogether when it gets to that point. But anyway, back down here for a couple of missile expansions. Huh. This guy wasn't here before. Oh god, zombie! So this is the Dark Missile Trooper, and he uses missiles. Very aptly named. There's some thought that I've heard about how it may have been the case that you originally got your missiles from this guy, since he works like the other, item guardians. But that one's actually just a normal missile expansion, aside from the fact that it uses the same model as the missile launcher.
Right.
So it is slightly different in that regard. Yeah, we've already been jump scared once, no need to go through it again.
Once? I think I counted at least 5 times.
Well, once for that particular one. I love just jumping over them. Especially when the music starts, because I don't care.
Well, if you gotta schmoove, you gotta schmoove.
Yeah, so now we can get this thing that I mentioned before. I'm really glad that I was able to actually enter the tunnel easily, because the camera, as you can see, makes it very difficult. Go away.
I heard the sound of his fist connecting with your head. You having fun there, Spar?
I knew you were going to ask that. I was waiting for it. There's another missile expansion I can get, but it's another place where I have to go back later for 100% things, so I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, keep it efficient.
It's not like I'm going to run out of missiles. I don't use them that much.
No, you're a little bit stingy, if I'm being honest.
Well, I've got the beam ammo. I'll go ahead and open that, though. The beam ammo is just usually better for fighting most things, at least until you get the super missile, I guess, which is not terribly far away, but it will be in the next session.
Whoa. What if we just smash Samus on the ceiling like a pancake? Like the game has Pixar-style bloopers in the credits.
Oh, yeah. There is a missile expansion we can get here, so I'll go ahead and grab that.
Nice.
I'm actually kind of having trouble thinking where I would go to save from here, because the save station that's up here is actually blocked off right now, I think.
You can backtrack, it's fine.
Oh, actually, that might be accessible, because I can access Orange. That's the way to our next region, which is Torvis. Oh, right. I'm not going to get the next translator until we go to Torvis.
Mm-hmm.
I might just have to backtrack to a save station, yeah.
I will watch you. I will make sure you do it.
Because I don't think there's one on the path forward from here, unfortunately.
Damn, Samus, where'd you get that drip? I'm very high right now. Thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Aegon. Your Valor honors the Luminoth, those who have passed and those who remain here, under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Be on guard, for the Ing do not suffer defeat lightly. They will surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy lost from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. I have detected unusual amounts of Ing activity in the Torvis sector. The enemy is on the move.
They're just moving.
Yeah, they sure are. The swamplands of Torvis are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the bog.
Man, if only we kept the gravity suit from the last game.
If only. Seek the Temple of Torvis. More knowledge awaits you there. May the light of Aether serve you well.